you know that Solomon, the wisest man of earth, I'm saying under the sky, the man who had the greatest wisdom under heaven, that he discovered the secrets of the people. Well, Solomon anticipated that a race was to come. There are minds, there are spirits, because mind and spirit is synonymous. But he contemplated this. Joel also said, in those days when the Lord comes, in the last stage of the movie, there will be a people such as never has been manifest on the face of the earth. So the Apostle Paul also spoke about the false science, implying that there's a true science. That true science was going to be reflected in a knowledge where that super race, not speaking of our children, speaking of us, we are a super race, was coming, and in their minds, they were going to desire that science, because grace is not only a doctrine. Grace is the science of how to live your life. The law kills. The law profited nothing, perfected nothing. Listen, Moses was love, but the law profits nothing. The law produces wrath. That's why the religious ones don't agree with us. I'd say, try to deliver me from my falsehood, as you say. No, that you speak things that are twisted. Well, then straighten them out for me. They get wrath. They get angry because when I speak to them as I'm speaking to you, they feel bad because they're being confronted. What they're doing is fighting against us. We don't fight against them. What we're telling them is the truth, simply. But they fight. But he spoke of a race. The only thing, but that race, look at what Solomon said of the mind, of the heart. Let's look at Proverbs 23:7. For as he thinks in his heart, in his mind, where are the thoughts? In the mind. So when it speaks of the heart, it's speaking of this heart that pumps blood? No, because it's speaking about how one thinks, because the thoughts are not in this heart, it's in this heart. Say, in my mind. And what did Paul say? That we serve God with what? With the mind, right? Not with our hands, nor with our feet. Oh, knelt down. No. If the mind is not in use, you're not serving God, though you're walking on your knees, though you abstain yourself from foods or sacrificing yourself or whacking yourself. It's my fault, or with pebbles on your feet jumping around. No, it is with the mind. So then the verse says, for as he thinks in his mind, in his heart, so is he. It is to say that, notice that this ministry is important in your life, that the words that we apply here is the true science. And it is a science that when you apply it to your mind, since it's the truth, if it's the false science, you'll be doomed. You would have noticed and you would have left here long ago. The reason why you don't leave here, number one, is because you're reading it. And number two, it creates positive effects. So then when you place them in your mind, well, that is what you are.